clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. When I'm up, so.
Are we good? Let go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Hello? Oh, y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We good. Where your mic? Oh my gosh, look at y'all. Okay, hi.
So what going on, guys?
So what?
Oh, it's me, HadieLeonie.
And it's your girl, JojoRenée. And you are tuned into episode 50 and the first ever live show of Bite the Bullet podcast. I auto break. Hold on. Guys.
Oh my God. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I hope
We're
it's
going to
been
be saying
a
this
happy
till
one.
February, but yeah.
Very Caribbean. But thank you guys so much for coming. I
Don't
just
cry.
appreciate it so much. No, I'm not gonna cry. But the support and the fact that we know most of the people in here today just shows how much you mean to us and you mean we mean to all you.
Even y'all coming up to us, I not gonna lie, you almost made me cry in the beginning, but honestly, y'all have been part of the journey. Who's new in the journey, you've been a part of it. You joining us in 2025 is going to be an amazing year, and we're glad to start it off with each and every one of you. And we're gonna start it off correct.
Yes.
For sure. We need to get into some disclaimers, some explanations.
Yes, because people ask me, what is the theme of tonight actually? But I feel like as creatives and entrepreneurs, if you saw the people that will be speaking here tonight, coming all the way, well, a lot of us came from different countries, but we came from the Caribbean, to be specific, the Dutch Caribbean, and coming here with no family sometimes even no friends, it's very hard to kind of find your way as an adult, as a person, but then to start your own thing as a creative artist or entrepreneur or whatever you did, even in whatever field you are, sometimes can feel like you have to color outside the lines. And so that's why we call the theme of tonight Coloring Outside the Lines.
Yes, and in the spirit of a new year, I know all you saw the title New Beningings. And a lot of people, we have to set the record straight because people think we can't spell. So if you know, you know. But if you don't know, we have a video. Just listen.
Base one. In the Beninging.
Yeah.
In the Beninging.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all get the gist.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of new Beningings for us especially because the podcast we've done a lot so far for the year. I mean, we're only 10 days in, but we have a lot of surprises for you guys. We have a lot of updates.
Yeah, as in, it is a new beginning for us in general. It's a new year, but we're going to take on something new.
Very new.
As entrepreneurs, because we're going to open our own studio.
Yep. We've officially signed the contract. We got the keys. So we're going to be BTB Studios. We're taking it beyond just a podcast.
No, because we want to create a community and a space for us, the people. It's going to be in Rijswijk.
Yep.
Kind of Den Haag. Just
It's
to
Den
be
Haag.
able, kind of. You know, it's right there.
Yeah. But there's another big new beginning that we want to share with you guys. It's something that you won't be able to miss and that we've worked hard on. And we're going to just let it speak for itself. A little drum roll. Brrr. We have a new logo! So we thought we are a Caribbean podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody knows us as a Caribbean podcast. So we want to make sure that was reflected. And we wanted y'all to know when you see Bite the Bullet, you see us. And Kristen.
And Kristen. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because we started this out of our own pockets, guys.
Yeah, guys, slaving away. Just saying.
And in order for us to continue to grow, for us to continue to be here and be here for you guys, it costs money.
And you know, when you're in the Caribbean, you don't really like asking people like, oh, you could buy this or you could pay for this. I know for myself, at least, that was a bit hard to do. But yeah, new year, new us, so we just gonna do it. We have a Patreon, guys.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We have our first episode up. And y'all know we can't cuss in the regular episodes. So just know the first episode, we went all out. We spoke about everything. So this is just more of a way for you to get more involved with us, because you're going to have weekly episodes instead of bi-weekly.
Yeah.
You're going to get a nitty-gritty of some things we won't share with the rest of the people. You get discounts. It really speaks for itself. So if y'all want to sign up, please sign up. Even if you don't want, please sign up. You can scan the QR. Unfortunately, they don't have Ideal. But if you put your PayPal with Ideal, you're good to go.
And being part of the live audience, you have a 15% off for your first month. So if you scan the code on one of the flyers that you have next to you, you could use the code, take a 15% off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. There's merch, guys.
There's merch.
So we all know the infamous small school. It's my new nickname. I will never live it down, but that's fine.
I think for people that don't know what small school is,
Primary.
I'm from St. Martin.
I'm from Sabre. Oh,
Which-
for true, for y'all who don't know us.
Yeah. Which
Wait,
is
who here don't know us? That's what I thought. No, but yeah.
No, but we was on an episode and I asked if she ever fight, and she was like, she fight in small school. I was like,
And she watched me like a crazy.
yeah. And we didn't know that over there they call elementary school
Small school.
And it kind of became a thing.
Because it is a small school. And then you got big school. It's logical. Okay, they have what and they have yeah, so it's fine.
Okay.
Did I
But
go
yeah,
back?
so it became a thing, and we were like, you know, we all kind of part of the small school, so we
Yeah.
have the merch and our cups.
Yeah.
So-
So if y'all interested, pre-order. You can rock BTB in style.
Yeah.
And let's get into it.
We're gonna officially.
It's the first time I see you for the year, so
Yes, this is the first time we're in the same room for the year, technically. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No,
No, let's really talk about like our holiday and everything.
Yeah, how was Christmas?
This was the first time I spent New Year's asleep.
Oh,
Yeah. And it was peaceful, honestly, because I never spent it alone.
what you
And-
usually do for New Year's?
Go out and drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought this year, let me take it a different route. Everybody was talking about eating grapes under the table. But I was like,
Why?
if good things gonna happen to you, they gonna happen to you. You
Oh,
ain't really gotta
okay.
eat grapes. Yeah, because they were checking like if I eat grapes under the table, love, abundance, all that fun stuff.
Would
But
come. I didn't even know what was the reason.
what was the reason?
That reason.
Yeah, witchcraft.
Yeah, and Christmas?
Christmas was overwhelming.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody else felt it, but I think for me, usually around Christmas time, I like solo dolo or with friends. When my family was here, so you get a bit overstimulated because you're always with family.
yeah.
But it was good nevertheless. I'm grateful, privileged. But it was a lot.
It was a lot.
How was it for you?
It was the opposite. Like, I
Love
feel
that.
like I've been having a conversation with certain people, like, the older we get, like, and maybe it's our generation, like, I'm not spending all day in the kitchen. Like, that's not for me anymore. And I think this year, all my cousins, like, went and do their own thing. I went Groningen for my oliebollen.
Bop, bop.
Like, I feel like over there I have the best oliebollen, and I'm sorry.
We need to do like a competition. Whoever in Groningen, check the oliebollen, then go Rotterdam, and then go Amsterdam.
I
And
don't know.
let
It's
us know.
just, I feel like he does. I do not like the oliebollen in Den Haag.
I'm sorry, I got beef with Dana.
Yeah, she does.
I
That's
do.
true. Yeah. No, but it was really nice and wholesome with just my brother. And we just cook like one thing per person. And that was it. Chill.
Well, if y'all know Bite the Bullet,
Yes.
you know what's up next. So I hope y'all ready. We're going to do a little Would You Rathers. And if you down to participate, which you should be, you have a flyer underneath you.
Well, if you're sitting on it.
Oh, yeah, let me take out my iPad. High tech.
Larval, you ready? If you want to actually say something and react to the Would You Rather, because we're not going to, Larval is there with the
You know
mic.
how to answer it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But I also want to hear what you guys would rather. But I feel like I know what you would do.
Me?
In a way, I have them here.
I feel like I need a napkin because these lights got me sweating. Sorry, guys, being honest. Larval.
He's here. Okay, so the first would you rather, I feel like this is for all genders because I really would want to know. Would you rather walk in heels everywhere, or if you have a car, drive in reverse everywhere? We have an
We
answer.
have a hand up.
Okay, so if you rather the heels, you have to raise your hand. You rather the heels? Oh. We have somebody here that says something. I feel like it depends on the country. Nori, you can say what you just say. With the mic.
Love you, mean it.
What you just say. Because there's people at home that will watch this on Tuesday. So.
I just prefer to not reverse because Caribbean people with a reverse like this. You understand? We don't use the mirror that come with the car.
Yeah.
You understand? So you're going to have to be reversing like this all the time, and that just ain't for me.
No,
so.
that's true. I feel like it depends on the country. I'm not reversing on the highway up here.
I can't drive, so. I know it's childish.
True. And the people that choose heels, you choose heels. Yes. Oh.
Twin.
Okay, true. The next, would you rather?
Okay, but it's a long one. Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions, or tattoos appear all over your body showing what you did the day before? Yeah, you can't hide.
Okay, so if you rather have the skin changing color based on your emotions, raise your hand.
Why? Are you be up to some messed up things?
Would anyone like to share why?
For true, why? What you just be doing?
No, wait for the mic. Shout out to everybody at home watching this on Tuesday that couldn't be here.
Shout out to everybody who commented, and subscribed.
Yeah, true that. I feel like if you could see my emotions, then you would respect it more. If you see I vex, you see my vex color, you're gonna leave me alone, or you would check in, as opposed to tattoos
But
pulling up
imagine
on.
you get nervous and you turn purple.
But then, hey, then I'm nervous. It is what it is.
So you talking to a girl and you just purple.
Hey, yo, but she got
Think
love me
about
when I
it.
purple though. If she ain't like my purple, then I ain't want to be with her.
Oh, you can be purple
She got
together.
like my purple too. She got like all my colors. So.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
I like that answer. What you rather?
Colors. I think that's very festive. Like, I would be happy.
Yeah.
I don't know, for me, if I sad, you're going to know I blue, so you're going to come console me. Mm-hmm. If I angry, you're going to just leave me alone. So I think, yeah.
Yeah, true. I think I would do that too. Because when they say everything, that's like everything.
So if you're in love, you turn pink, maybe. Because red is anger, so love
Yo,
should be
what
pink.
if you in a relationship and you're not in love? You can never turn
And then
pink.
they say they love you, and you say I love you too, but you yellow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That would solve like a lot of problems.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on.
Okay, the next one is, would you rather lose all your teeth for life or lose a day of your life every time you eat?
I didn't know why. Are you saying what though? I sorry. I gonna lose my teeth, dentures, chomp chomp. What y'all would choose? So if you choose to lose your teeth, put a flyer up. Denture. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. And then if you choose to lose a day of your life every time you eat, that's insane.
Microphone.
Where's Larval?
Oh, that's very handy.
Sorry, Larval. We got you doing cardio. Okay, who choose to lose their life? Ori.
But this is like just more like gym fanatic.
Of
Currently
course.
at 11% like fat percentage, and that would be very ideal for me.
But you
Check
need
it out,
to
I'm gonna be
eat.
ripped. So you just not gonna eat. I hear it. I'll eat your food. That's fine.
Would you want to answer? Ooh, that's a good one.
I'll enjoy food a lot more.
Because you
Like,
know
I know
you.
I'm dying. I'm like, you know,
Ooh.
it has to be a good meal.
Bye, nah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're a real foodie, you're enjoying it regardless. But I hear it. What would you do?
I'm not sacrificing, but I don't know, because you're getting to eat now. It's just, I don't know when I'm going to die anyways.
You're gonna die much quicker. You
We
know how
don't know
much
if I was
we
gonna
eat.
die.
But you, every time you eat, that
know-
means I eat 5 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm using 5 days of my life in one day. That's insane. But also, every time you eat, you're gonna be thinking, wow, this is a day of my life gone. So I'm not gonna enjoy the food anymore. Soup is food. Let me move on. This is sad. Christmas, you done, you dead. Done.
I mean, if you just eat a lot once per day.
No.
Oh, okay. But that's Christmas anyways.
Buy leftovers. But also you got appetite anyways. So would you rather have an unlimited supply of your favorite snacks, but they all taste slightly salty? Or unlimited drinks, but they all lukewarm? So if you rather the first one, put up the flyer. So you like saltiness? Cholesterol is fine. Okay. And then the lukewarm drinks, most of y'all. Okay, that makes sense. Lukewarm ain't bad. It's good for your digestion. You?
Because then it's not my favorite snack anymore.
Because it's salty.
Yeah. So
But
I
then
would
was
do
it
the
really your
lukewarm.
favorite? If it changed it and you decide to leave it?
I was going to ask, lukewarm is not... lukewarm
What if
is
it's
not room
sweet?
temperature. Huh?
What if it's sweet?
Like your gummies.
Wine gums.
Wine gums. That's
Yeah.
salty wine gums.
No, I take the drinks.
Okay. I would also take the drink. Lukewarm is like worse than room temperature.
Lukewarm is room temperature. But not in NL. In NL
Not-
it's cold. No, it is though.
Okay, true. Then I still do the lukewarm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we got a different segment because we thought we do these would you rathers, but we wanted to kind of include y'all more than we already have. So we're going to give y'all scenarios that may or may not
Have
have
happened.
happened to us. And
Or
we want to
somebody
hear what
else.
y'all would do.
Yeah.
But we want three
3 people.
people. Don't be scared, please. You will be on our YouTube, but that's great. Plug yourself in one time. So come up on stage. Come have a seat right here. If you don't, I'm going to point to you. Yeah.
Ooh. We need one more person? Yes, join us. Oh, Ashiel. Okay, yes.
Exciting.
Have a mic over there.
Let me make sure your mic work. It's only man. Girls, get it together. Here you go. Oops, sorry. Okay, so let me explain it to y'all.
Okay.
We're going to say a scenario, and then you have to let us know what your next move would be. Cool?
Cool.
Haiti?
Okay. So let's say you live in with roommates. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had housemates.
Is it NL?
Yeah, it's an NL, it's possible. And 2 of them get into an argument and they come to you to kind of be like the mediator, but you refuse to get into it. So in order to get back at the both of you, he takes his shit and wipe it around the toilet. And refuses to clean it. What's your next move?
Take his toothbrush. Which one are you want to answer? Because y'all look upset.
I confused that.
I'm not even gonna lie, this happened to me.
I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry, no, like unreal. What kind of people you was living with? No, okay, so I myself, I live with roommates, but I'm the roommate that doesn't talk to nobody. So I just be in my own little world. Hi, good morning, bye, that's it. So if a morning I have to wake up, and you know sometimes morning shittings are walking on, and you're telling me that I have to go into the toilet, and I see shit all around the toilet. I'm not gonna let the house turn over, but I'm not gonna lie. That's me personally. The house is kaput. Need mirror.
Wait, who do it? The partner or the girl? Because like, that's two different reactions, I think. Because the partner, like, you have to like pull him out the bed and like have
It was a guy, yeah. The guy.
So the partner,
Thank you.
the partner will get like a more rough confrontation.
I could wait in.
Yeah.
And
I
then
would take the toothbrush. I'm sorry.
the toothbrush.
I would take the toothbrush and clean it with a toothbrush.
I mean, I'll go downstairs.
I put it back. Back and wash it off. A little bit. And then put it
That's
back.
a lot of scrubbing, though.
Oh, well. They should have never put it there.
She?
I gotta think good on this one.
And you go last.
I might probably see it, and then, but I think I'd move out now. I think I'd move out, but
No, but the thing is, that would be like the last straw. Like, that would be like the last straw because...
But I also lived with like roommates before. 3. 2 was from Stacia, and 1 was from Sabre, and I also had a lot of bad experiences.
Sorry.
I didn't want to throw people from Sabre, Stacia under the bus or whatever. But I ain't know about it. Sometimes I used to like see the garbage. They wouldn't throw the garbage, and they would put another garbage sack before they throw the garbage, and so small it, but just doing without wanting to throw the garbage already full. So with me, I ain't know about it. I would just
Leave?
why move out? Bye.
I understand.
I feel like, yeah, if you truly know me, you know I move out.
Yeah.
Like,
That's insane, Haiti. Yeah.
You feel like I don't know, I'm very non-confrontational. So I literally like went onto a website and signed up for a house that day, and I moved out the next day.
So you didn't tell them anything?
But the thing is, I used to live Groningen. This was 2015. So I used to live Groningen, but I would be Den Haag all the time. So I literally packed my bags, went to Den Haag for the weekend, and when I went back was to move out.
Wow.
Nowadays, that wouldn't be that easy though.
Sorry? No. I was like, this is like...
But you didn't think, oh, let me be petty? I'm not petty, guys.
But
you didn't
like-
think, let me be petty? Like, at all?
I don't have it in me.
You didn't even tell them anything?
I was like...
Take a picture, send it to their parents?
I was in Den Haag. So I was like, that's all your problem at this point
Yeah,
to the
it
time.
makes
But I
sense.
was just like... Because he do it specifically by our toilet, because there was 2 different toilets. So...
Thank you.
It's disrespect.
For you, why?
Okay, so it was 4 different bedrooms, and the guy made birthday, and he told us he made birthday, so he was having a party, and there was a lot of people in his room. So I was there the night, and she got annoyed that it took so long for everybody to leave, so she called the police to end his party, and that pissed him off. So he came for me. He was like, I asked you guys, right? And that's when he tried to involve me. I was like, yeah, you did. But yeah, the police was there. Like, I don't know what else I could do. And so yeah, that was his reaction to her calling the police.
Well, happy birthday to him. But
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
That's crazy, though. But I feel like he would have do that if you finish his milk. Because how you actually take your shit and...
Rob.
He was waiting for a date to do that.
I've been looking for the picture for years,
No, you don't
but it
want
was
to-
on
You
my
took a
BlackBerry.
picture?
Why are you taking a
No,
picture?
like she put it in the group chat. Because I told her I went Den Haag.
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah,
put it
yeah,
in the group chat, and
But this was something that just happened, so are you annoying her until that point?
she was annoying us. So I get that was his last straw, but that was my last straw as well. So,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
Next scenario.
This may or may not have happened to me. So it involves a guy, but I'm going to make it girl related. I'll switch it. So you dating a girl, right? And she invite you over you go to her house, or you have a good time, you know, you doing PG stuff, and you sleep over, but her phone kept ringing on and on, so you're wondering, like, what's going on, but she was, like, canceling the call. And then the next morning, you had a doorbell ring, and the girl tell you to go in the bathroom. Don't hide in the bathroom, hide in the shower, and close the curtains. What are you going to do next? What are you going to do? Don't laugh, guys.
You have a question?
We have a question?
Oh, you opening the door.
It could go two ways. I feel like it could go two ways. Is you either...
You should be on the stage.
I mean, number one, you'd have to ask questions like, what really happening? And number two is like, how big this person be, and if I could handle it myself, if I can handle it myself, or I have to go on to, let's say, like the partner side, and we both going to confront you. So probably that can happen.
That's a level-headed approach.
Yeah, because if this man like soul, and you know, like he walks in
check
the room,
like the window.
Like,
Larry.
I come in the corner, so what happened in here? You know, like, what's this? You know, because...
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like we too grown to be hiding behind curtain and on the couch and things like that, so... Yeah,
it didn't happen to me, guys.
She gonna have to open the door. That ain't my door, so I ain't opening it, first of all. You have to open the door and not hiding, bro, so...
Okay, good.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, right, like, now we too grown for that, bro.
Imagine they lift up the mattress, you got them storage beds. Achille.
I'd probably start asking questions.
But he the buff one now, so he, you know?
Now I'd probably, I mean, sometimes size don't matter, no, you don't know what's waiting for you behind that door.
Facts.
You know, you could be as big or as buff as you want to be, but your body can't stop a bullet. So, you know, I wouldn't know what behind the door. I just start asking questions.
Drastic.
Yeah. I just start asking questions.
Okay.
I mean, I could also open the door and confront whoever they are, but I don't know what she get herself into. I don't know.
True.
It could be a lot.
So, yeah.
It could be a lot.
This
What
did
did
happen
you
to
do?
me.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I took myself, I walked downstairs, I tell the girl, excuse me, and I went home. What else I gonna do? You really think I go hide in the shower? I go like, if I hid in the shower, guys, I would have turned it on when she come inside, put a towel around me, come outside, be like, oh, I'm fresh. But yeah.
But what happened after that? You ain't know?
I went home.
Yeah, you ain't even know.
He get blocked. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine you see psycho and you put me in that position. You actually asked me to hide. You don't have the pants. Sorry, just saying. I still upset, guys, but yeah.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
next
one
one.
more.
Wow.
Okay, so the next one, you're in a relationship for a while, so you know each other pin codes, and you wake up one day and all the money on your bank rekening is gone. What are you doing?
But what kind of situations y'all be getting into for real? No, like on the real, like.
We listen, we don't judge.
Well, I'm judging.
I do not let this happen to any of us. We say we may or may not have.
Okay, allegedly. For the people.
Allegedly.
Okay, in a relationship, long-term relationship, I wake up, the money gone from the account. And where's this person?
Next to you.
What the fuck?
All your money.
Like €5, you go there? Like,
Nah,
yeah, you go
I think
that my last €5. She
And
good,
when I
man. You
say
know?
all your money, no.
I'd probably first think there's maybe like a error with a bank or like a fault. No, because sometimes these things actually do happen. So I would see my account on zero, for instance, then I might just probably start refreshing the app.
You're in denial.
I might try it out first, then knowing me, I would probably delete the app.
Download it back.
Then I download it back. Then you never know. Then I'm gonna start asking questions. I'm gonna be like, boy, babe, something going on here. I had this amount of money. Now I ain't seeing nothing. And if I refresh and re-download the app or whatever, then I'll call RBN or ENK or something. No, I mean, that's why I say I'd ask questions. I'd tell her, okay, you know, what's going on. But as I start, because, I mean, if I'm in a long-term relationship, she'd probably be, I mean, if I trust her and stuff like that, she'd probably be the last one that I'd blame for all my money missing.
That's
you know,
true.
so...
That's so nice.
But it's
But hear
true.
me out. No, but hear
Like,
me
you
out.
wouldn't think it's your
No, but hear me
partner.
out. Hear me out. Check the transactions, because imagine you open it, and you just see my love. All the money just went to her. No, what will you do?
Imagine she put a like message. Goodbye.
Then, okay, if she send it directly to her, then I start, like, I don't know.
I feel like
That
it
tricky
depends
one.
on where you
I
is.
just start, then I just be direct. I'd ask her, you know, what was the reasoning for sending all my money, you know, to your bank account or whatever. You got plans to...
Imagine how she do a stupid purchase, like a very like dumb purchase, and all the money gone. What will you do then?
Yeah.
What you would do?
Buy. Okay, so I make a lot of stupid purchases myself.
Okay.
So I'd have to see the purchase, and if it's, well, it wouldn't be valid regardless, because that's all my money gone, you know?
Okay, so she
But
buy a
then
bag for
they
9K.
have, sorry?
She buy a bag for 9K.
9K.
Just an example.
Resell and flip it. I'm gonna make 18 if I could. And then she not getting no money out of that.
Come on.
So let me say the money gone somewhere that's not physical, like a thing. I will call the police and say I get hacked or something. That, like, yeah, and I know who hacked my account too. So yeah, I call
You
the
gonna send
police.
her jail?
Yeah, she going. She
I
robbed me.
agree.
Yeah, for sure. That.
Cause you sound so nice. Like, okay, I would ask questions. I feel like it
Straight
depends
J.
on where you are in your relationship too. Cause if you trust your partner,
that's a
you
good
wouldn't
question.
think,
It's
and you
also-
give them the benefit of the doubt. But if it's on some like, I just taking your money,
Yeah.
I can call the police.
Yeah, all depends, yeah. All depends to what you consider long term. Some people consider 2 years long term or 3 or 4.
Think even long term, it's just a situation.
Would you give your partner your PIN code?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, why not?
If I trust them, I
But
can
what's
send them
the-
find my friends.
Yeah, I mean.
I mean, what's the reasoning behind giving PIN code?
What? Transparency. Let's talk about
I
it.
get an up in code too, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I have a question. Everything.
Oh,
Raise your hand if you...
wait.
Wait. I want to see what the crowd say, because raise your hand
To the credit card or
if you would
phone?
give your partner your passcodes just in general.
I mean,
Passcodes to everything.
I mean,
Some are you hesitate.
My mic.
Okay, what wouldn't you give them your passcode to? Your phone.
what you mean in case something happens?
Somebody sitting on a mic.
Oh, you would? Oh, okay.
Sitting on it?
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I know there was an extra mic somewhere.
And I had feel something, but I thought it was a sofa.
That was crazy.
Guys, I didn't even mean it like that. You need to go home.
bite the bullet.
Well, if you know the podcast, you know me by now, so I don't even have to apologize. But what were you talking
I
about?
missed what was going on in the crowd.
The passcodes.
Passcode, yeah.
You'd give it.
Okay, who wouldn't give it? Raise your hand.
Yeah, passcode.
Trifling. Nah, man, we listen, we don't
half
drive.
no. Like, okay, like when it comes to like bank account and things like that, like I would trust her with it, whatever.
Yeah.
But like phone, like thing is, right? Cause I look at that like location and all them things where they want to know your location, they want to know your password, they want to know a bunch of stuff. And I feel like that don't mean you trust me, you know? Even if I ain't doing nothing,
Yeah.
that don't mean you don't trust me. So
But
it's
that's
like,
what I wanted to weigh in on, because when I say I given my partner my passwords, it's not a level of, oh, now you could go through my stuff. It's more so that transparency to know that if you need to go in my phone, you can.
Okay.
But if my partner out here checking like, I gonna go through your phone, then we have a problem already. What happened?
But don't.
But I
go through
shouldn't
my
have to
phone.
say that. You understand? Like, it should be a healthy situation where it's like, I not giving you my location for you to check where I am. You know, I'm not giving you my password for you to check my conversations.
But I also feel like if you have the inkling to go through somebody's phone, like something
Leave.
not right.
Then you
Yeah.
don't, yeah.
So
then you don't.
I always feel that way and I stand on that.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, stepping into a relationship, if neither person asks for the passcode, then you know you're going into the relationship knowing that, okay, you know, I eventually gonna, you know, trust this person, you know, moving forward and stuff like that. But sometimes that passcode thing could also come from past traumas, for instance.
100%.
You know, a lot of yeah, it could come from a lot of. I feel like it could come from a lot of past traumas where it's like, you know, cheating scandals or flirting or whatever, and you know, when a male or you tell me the last time on the show, don't say.
Oh, I say woman. Yeah.
See,
Nah, you
You learn.
Love
when
that.
a man or a woman, you know, going into a relationship or whatever, and you know, stuff happen, when they're going into, for instance, a new relationship, that's when they would probably be like, you know, I ain't gonna get into this with you if I don't have your password, or if I do get into it with you and I don't have your password, I might feel, you know, some people just not.
But
I
you
don't
feel
know,
like
huh?
you feel like somebody should ask her in the beginning, 'cause I feel like that's something you would share when you get serious. But not share, like, I'm not saying we gonna go out here and ask for it, you know. But I would just be like, babe, here's my password. Or something
Well,
like
I mean,
that.
Yeah. When is it okay to ask for the passcode?
When are you trust each other from a place of, like, in the beginning you should trust where it's going, but you reach that point when you finally trust a person with all your vulnerabilities and everything on the table. For me, then it's like, okay, I trust you to know that I'm safe with you, so I could give you my information.
I feel like those things just come naturally as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we're going to say, yeah, March 20th.
Yeah, exactly.
Password, you know? So, yeah.
It's a feeling.
But I still feel like, you know, try
So,
to not do those things.
do you feel like that passcode thing eventually is something that's needed to trust your partner? So what if he's someone that's just
Private?
Private. So he ain't doing nothing wrong or whatever. He's just
Nah. Cause you that private?
Huh?
If you ain't doing nothing wrong, why you private?
Yeah, true. Right?
Yeah, that contradicts itself.
I feel like there's so many scenarios where your hands might be busy and it's like, yo, do this for me. And it's like, you gonna refuse? Like, no, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
but
I
that's
understand what
me.
you mean. I understand what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah.
You know, but that's when you come through the saying, you know, to each their own.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
For coming up.
No,
you can leave it. Leave the mic. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go into the main part of the night, where we're going to ask the panelists to come on. But I think you could do the first. I'll do the first introduction.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we wanted to have a panel of very inspiring people to just share their stories with you guys, because I feel like even for the start of the new year, I can speak for myself. You kind of feel not lost, but still not found in a sense. And it's just good to hear other people's stories with regards to like how they're achieving their dreams, how they're tapping into their creativity, and knowing that they're all from the Caribbean is just a plus. So we would like to present our first panelist, which is a very inspiring woman who's making waves as a model, a dancer, and she's a former Miss Tim Martin. So please help me in welcoming Janelle Gibbs onto the stage.
Let's move. Bear with me. Oh, look at the outfit. No, we're gonna stand. We're gonna stand for now.
Yeah, we're gonna stand first.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
Yes. Yeah. Our next person is someone who recently, like, very much inspired me after I heard their story. They are an entrepreneur. They started their own company, which works with like some of the biggest companies here in the Netherlands. And they also became, I forgot what it was, but I know you met President Obama. So please welcome John Sandiford. Next slide.
Okay, and last but definitely not least is a very talented and creative entrepreneur who started his own clothing brand, and he also built a community called For the People, and he brings people together through art and events. And we are really happy to welcome on the stage Nino, who owns Scapa.
Are there 3 mics on the thing? Yeah.
Okay, so y'all could have a seat here.
Oh, I feel like we should still stand. Because usually if we have an episode, we get to dive into each of your stories in depth. We don't have time for all of that. So we wanted to do it differently. We have a little game called Guess Who.
And y'all gonna play.
Y'all have to kind of basically guess who is it on... We have the voice of
God.
our God. Well, and we call her that, but we know she's not God.
It's Kristen,
but
guys.
Kristen.
Yeah.
What's
She's
going on,
going to,
Pakhuis de Zwijger? Can you guys hear me, actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, come on.
But she's basically gonna read a surprising or quirky fact about one of us. We also don't know whose is who, so we'll all just debate together. You ready, Kristen?
Ready like Freddy.
Let's start with number 1.
Number 1. When I came to the Netherlands, I came with the idea of becoming a professional footballer.
I feel like that's John.
No, I feel like that's Nino.
Poker faces,
Oh,
guys.
but what do you think?
What y'all think? If you had to pick a person, Nino? I sorry, Janelle, I don't think it's you. Haiti, I don't think it's you.
No.
Football?
He has the face of a
Okay, we
footballer,
gonna count from 3, 2, 1?
No, let's do it at the end. Next
Really?
one. Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea, Haiti. Keep
Different.
Such a teacher
Keeping
thing.
it
though.
mysterious.
Yeah, alrighty. We're moving on.
I like that.
We're moving on. My guess who is... I started eating egg at the age of 18.
That's insane. I want to ask why, but we
Yeah,
don't know who
why?
it is.
Why would you do that?
I don't know who it is. You know who it is?
No. But I hearing the
You
guess
can't
from the
help,
crowd.
especially because you know some of these people.
This thing on?
She said Janelle?
Really not.
No? Okay.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
go.
I think it's her too.
Why
Okay,
you
so we
looking at
got
me like that?
footballer.
You have a good
It's
poker
like we're all-
Poker face.
Yeah, you looking at me? Next one, Kristen.
Who's next?
Ik kan hakken dansen.
Somebody's putting
You
in
can
Dutch.
dance?
I don't even know what I...
Hakka dancer?
That's like
The dancer.
The dancer? She
De
was like,
hakken.
what?
One more time.
What's that?
Kan hakken dansen.
I don't even know what that
I
is.
can
Like,
dance the
what?
hakken.
I know what it is, but
You could explain it?
I think it's like
Yeah, there we go.
Now we know
That's
who
like
it is.
a-
It's like a
I
running
think it's
man,
that.
but backwards.
it's not me though. It's not me though.
No?
But you just dance it, so that's your faking out. That's how you faking us
I
out.
feel like
Okay,
it's
okay. I get it. I get
You
it.
gonna see.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's you.
Suspicion.
Next one.
If I didn't have the career passion that I have now, I would have given my life to helping the elephant sanctuary in Africa.
Jody.
No, guys. No, wait, nobody has it. Guys. No.
That's nice though.
No.
That's nice. That's cool.
You think I will put something so big? Guys.
They ain't got no
You like
faith.
elephants? Next one.
I believe this is the final one.
Yes.
I swam with whale sharks, and I was the first one to jump off the boat into the water.
Nino.
Shit, yeah, that sound like that
No.
might be you too.
That sounds like Nino.
You're too quiet.
Me? I didn't even know they had sharks in the water.
Wait, who said Jody?
Wait, whale sharks. Whale sharks not the dangerous ones, right?
You
I
got
just
her.
let our roommate put shit on the toilet when I jumped in with scared. Yeah,
Wait a minute, then that might be
it
you.
might be Janelle.
It could be Janelle.
Yeah.
So are we stepping forward?
No?
She's hawker.
Yeah, the hawker.
I don't know.
Okay.
Alrighty,
we
now
can
Now it's time to find out.
I'll start. I start eating egg at 18.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You missed out on eggs for 18
I don't
years?
know. It was just like,
That's insane.
why is it like an unborn chicken? I don't know.
But you didn't eat the chicken.
I used to eat the chicken, but this is like, it's not chicken yet.
I understand.
I hear that.
No, but you didn't eat the chicken dipped in it. So you eat the chicken dipped in itself.
What do you mean?
When it wasn't a chicken
The
yet.
chicken nuggets.
Think about
they
it,
have egg in
guys.
it.
When are you eating fried chicken, you know it
Bread
gives you the
has egg in
chicken.
it.
Okay, but you didn't
This
take
thing
all
up?
of
Just
that.
saying. I'm not vegan, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So what's next?
I was the one with the elephants.
Oh, okay.
That's how it was
That's
me.
cute.
Much this world is not it.
So you,
So
I ain't gonna lie, I would join
Yeah.
you though. I really would. Hit me up. Okay.
Yeah, I
Footballer?
really wanted to become a professional footballer.
Yeah.
But you know, everyone, we all had that. It's the hamstrings with me.
The hamstrings,
The
yeah.
left knee, the right one.
You had an
And,
injury.
you know, now I decided to do creative stuff. So
Yeah,
it worked
yeah.
out. It worked out.
It always does. Okay, wait, which one is the two left?
Hawker.
The
and the-
hawker. Dying me.
Yeah, but they ain't got the music, so I
Cue the
can't
music.
hit it. Sorry.
Cue the music.
I need the music. I need the music.
You got to show us a little. Now we can't put you on the spot like that.
Let's go right now. John, let's hacker. Let's hacker.
Maybe
let's
at the
hacker.
end. What was that?
Let's hacker. Let's hacker, John. On to the... Give us some action.
That's fire.
That's good.
You hit that.
Yeah. So I, again, OG. I lived here in the 90s as a kid before I moved back to St. Martin after Hurricane Lewis. So growing up here, yeah, I learned that shit.
Yeah.
And then I went back home, got into dancehall, rap, and then left that behind. But some skills you can't unlearn.
No, I
You
get
don't
that.
lose them. You don't lose them.
Okay, so y'all know which one is me.
Shark.
Sharks, guys. It was
And
fun.
Saber.
No, we don't have whale sharks in Sabre.
I didn't hear
We have
whale.
dolphins. I'm sure we have hammerhead and nurse sharks. That's it.
Okay.
So where this was then?
Philippines.
Oh.
Yeah, and this was the best part. Everybody was so scared to jump off the boat. They was like, you have psh. I gone.
Off the boat.
In my head, I was like, if I don't do it right away, you know you to psych yourself out. Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Well, we'll sit.
boss-
You guys
boss
can
move.
sit.
We making it really comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have some music, please?
Of course. I can pour water for them, so bear with me, guys.
Okay. Well, we wanted to kind of break the ice. You feel like you know us a little better, I think. But so, how are you feeling? Before we
Good.
get into it.
I'm good.
I'm amazing. This is really, it's new for me, but it's also something like we said before on the call, like this is something I manifested. So to be able to sit right here, like today in the shower was like, okay, later, thank you. Later I'm gonna be sitting there on the couch and we're gonna be talking and just enjoying the moment, and I'm just grateful to be here. And I want to give you guys your flowers too, because if it wasn't for y'all, if y'all didn't start this idea that just came up in your heads, we wouldn't have been sitting here together. So
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Props.
Okay, so we have one question right now. We have the other questions throughout the night, but I think to kind of start the conversation, the question is, what has been your biggest challenge in channeling your creativity, and how have you overcome that?
Who's gonna start?
OG.
Oh shit.
It's only right.
All right. This thing on? You hear me properly?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the OG-ness, man. They're going slightly.
You good.
So there's two things: analysis paralysis, and the fear of leaving the comfort zone. So anytime you're trying to start something brand new, and definitely in the creative space, you have to get vulnerable, because usually it's sort of thoughts, emotions, feelings coming together. But the main thing that you have to focus on, at least with the analysis paralysis, is to fail. It's okay to fail. So fail repeatedly, fail forward, and just keep on failing until you can't fail no more, because then you'll succeed.
But did you feel like you always had that mindset, or that was something like you grew to?
Obviously, from the time you're born, you're not born with it. But I don't have time to go into my whole backstory. But I've been through enough. This is not on Patreon, right? So no cussing.
No.
So I've been through enough stuff in my life that every step of the way, it taught me that my mind can create my reality. I just mentioned that I moved when I left. So I was born in St. Martin, came to the Netherlands when I was about 4, moved back when I was 11, left again when I was 13, to the land of many rivers, Dominica. And came back again like by 16, and then came up to NL at 18.
Yeah.
So in all of these different moves, every time you start to build up relationships, they also get completely broken, right? So that teaches you as a kid already that life is not a bed of roses, and you have to constantly look for the brighter side of things to be able to keep moving on. But it also teaches you to easily make new connections, and that it's okay that sometimes things end. Reasons and seasons, right? So some people come into your life for a reason, others come into your life for a season, and you have to know when someone's season is over.
It's a heavy clap over there. Yeah. And you guys? Should I repeat the question?
I mean, for me, it really was like you said, like starting to feel uncomfortable, because in the beginning it's like you want to become something more than you already are. But like for me in the beginning, I was like literally sitting on the couch and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do in my life? Is it just gonna be working, home, maybe go to the gym or whatever? And eventually I realized, like before this, I already started customizing shoes. So I already started my creative journey, and when I did that, after all those years, I thought to myself, like, okay, I actually want to create something again, just for myself, because I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
Okay. That's fine. You're doing really well.
Yeah, it's all new, but the biggest thing is just to put each step forward, because a lot of times we can just go into our own minds, and you can be your own biggest enemy with everything. And for me, like the slogan of my brand is "Be You." So when I started it, I was like, okay, but who am I? And that journey in itself is a beautiful journey. And I think that creativity is like a big part that plays into getting to know yourself deeper and deeper, and starting to become comfortable with the person that you're trying to become. Because it can feel like imposter syndrome sometimes.
Yeah.
So even like right now sitting here, it's like, yo, you're really taking leaps, like you said that you want to do, but also the part of manifesting those things and also taking the steps to go there. So I think like the biggest thing for me is just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just start that one thing, and day by day, you will eventually start seeing results. And just look back and give yourself a pat on the back for even starting those things, you know, because, I mean, look now. We're sitting here, so it's crazy. So, yeah.
Clap it up.
That's for me.
Sorry, could I elaborate a bit on... so earlier I said analysis paralysis and the comfort zone, and exactly what he was talking about just now. So the comfort zone is a place that you're familiar with, right?
Yeah.
And this is what you're comfortable with. Right outside of the comfort zone lies the fear zone, because you're afraid to step out, right? And past the fear zone lies the learning zone. So once you get past the fear and you have the nervousness that you have right now, I actually have it a little bit too. It's funny, but been on many stages, but...
They say it never goes away, though. It's just a part of...
It all kind of depends, and it ebbs and flows depending on the situation. I'm usually standing like this, and then...
It's different.
In front of a
more
crowd, it's different.
stationary.
That's what I'm used to. But then sitting on the couch in front of a lot of people, it's a little bit different. So this is a new stepping out the comfort zone. But outside the fear zone, then comes the learning zone. So now after fear, you actually begin to learn. And once you get those lessons from what you learn, you enter the growth zone. And that's when you really start to grow. And then is when you reach epic shit.
Epic.
Oh, so
No, you could say
Shit.
bleep it out, Kristen.
You have like cost credits. We have 5 more.
And you, lovely
Put
lady.
it on the mic.
Yes. Okay, so bear with me because I don't like speaking in public.
That's okay.
Just talking to Mike. You good?
For me, well, they said it all, literally taking step by step, doing day by day. For me, it was really hard. I don't want to say being myself, but in this country, being spicy is a lot. Yeah, it's just the way how we speak is like, rah, and I'm already rah with my accent. So I had a hard time communicating with my, I would say my peers without it coming across harsh. And letting them know that, hey, this is what I want, this is what we need to do, let's go. I don't have time. Everyone knows I'm a mother, a proud mom of one little girl. Yes. So for me, when I came here, I was on go. I did not have time, so I think some people didn't see that. They think I was so, how do you say, aggressive? I'm a little bit. So that was my struggle coming to Holland and maneuvering. So finding that balance of, okay, I need to go, but still being calm and communicating in a way that people would digest it properly and not take offense or feel attacked. So that was my struggle.
Did you think that was like the fuel to your creativity, like, or how you express yourself as a dancer, or like
My spiciness?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where I came from.
Yeah.
I had no choice at birth. I was. You were put there. Yeah,
So
my
which small
mom is
school you went?
So yeah, my mom is Dominican. My dad is part French side also.
Oh,
half
French
Dominican. Ooh, Tracy. Anyway. So I just feel like, and also bigging up the Gibbs family. My family is really like.
Yeah.
When they stand up. So I literally also had that same mentality, and we have a hard time, some people taking that and not taking offense to that sometimes. So I had to learn coming, especially Holland, with how, I want to say sensitive they are here. I had to really learn how to adapt, yeah. So that was my biggest struggle, because I am me. I don't think I can be anything else. And that was really my struggle.
But do you feel like you made people fit into who you are rather than trying to fit into what people expect?
I found my people. I found people that embraced that. Was like, no, we love that. You know? So
As you
it was, after a while, I learned that, okay, I have my space and I don't have to try to dim my light, but just find where I can shine brighter and have that space to do that with other people who also shine bright and don't feel some type of way about that.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like that's like the opposite of imposter syndrome, like just knowing who
you are. Yeah.
but I do feel bad a little bit when it comes across that way. So,
which is understandable, because you kind of think of the other person involved in the situation. You're like, oh, they probably think I'm mean or whatever.
Right.
But I think, at least for me, I learned to realize that everybody gonna have a perception of you, and that's something you can't control. Because a lot of people's perception come from their perception of themselves or just the norms that they grow up with.
Right.
So as much as I could resonate with that of like, I don't want to make this person feel bad, I don't have full control over that. And I can't compromise who I am to make sure they feel comfortable.
Right. No, but I feel bad because I want you to also feel that way about yourself.
100.
You know, like that. Like, I want you to also feel like you're that person.
Yeah.
So all my friends are like that, and we all just embrace each other and pull each other up. It's like never feeling like we're stepping on each other. So when I see someone feel attacked, I'm like, no, I want you to
join.
Be
Come to the
like,
side.
yeah, be yourself, be fully you, and without feeling like you're stepping on anyone else, but still being your higher self always.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Haiti?
Ooh, I was gonna say it depends. Like, it really depends on your upbringing too, because like coming from the Caribbean, you could either be like raw, or you could be very much like. I feel like when I came here, I said I lived in Groningen. I felt so like lost, not lost, but just like I don't fit in here. And I feel like that gave me a lot of time to just figure out who I was like there. And I had a lot of time in myself channeling like what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a teacher, guys. Like that's my passion. Because I feel like just sharing knowledge and like inspiring people was always what I wanted to do. But I always wanted to do that like for my community. And I grew up around like a family that also, they're more quiet, but just very much big on community. And I always wanted to channel like my ideas and that together. I just feel like I had different pathways of figuring out what I was in a way. So I know I was gonna be a teacher, but I know I had, podcasting came on its path, but like I did makeup. I helped social media wise in different places, but I really didn't know what. So I'm glad that I landed here. It's like I couldn't figure it out though until I got this. So yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, and me?
Yeah.
Bye. Okay, so growing up, like, I was the overachiever and the brainiac, so, you know, but also my parents always expected...
Sagittarius, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Anyways. But yeah, like, growing up, my parents always expected... You know when you get to 80 and they checking like, yeah, but you could have get a 90? Mm-hmm. I grew up around that a lot. And big up my parents for sure, because they always pushed me to achieve a lot. Mm-hmm. But I think I started to lose myself, because you kind of, especially nowadays, I feel like we think growth is linear when it really isn't. And sometimes you could see other people growing from a place that's unrealistic, guys, just saying. Because you see it from social media or just around you, but you don't see what they do behind closed doors. And I think for me, my issue was, especially channeling my creativity, was being so hard on myself. Because in my head, it's like, if I didn't achieve this, don't worry, I'll get over it. But I still go through that phase of like, you could have done this, you could have done this. And I start to stunt myself, because in the moment that I'm saying that, I could already start something.
Yeah.
And it's that case of like, just realizing I get it in my own way, but also not realizing that my value doesn't come from what I produce. Because don't get me wrong, get up and work. But I just feel like we losing ourselves in thinking we have to work so hard.
Yeah.
And at some point, you start to push yourself to the point of like, is this even me doing what I'm doing? Or is this me doing what other people expect me to do based off of the standards we set?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of my battle. But I feel like I still have it a little bit, because I am hard on myself, but we getting there.
Yeah.
You know, day by day.
For me, I do think that you need to have that a little bit.
For sure.
Because then you know that that's your passion and you really want it. So if you feel like, wow, I know I need to do this, I do think that that's still important, because that voice in your head is pushing you to do it, especially with all the stuff that is you're digesting every day from social media. I feel like that small voice that is like, okay, you need a healthy push, because sometimes you can... Like in Holland, could make you real get like, I just don't want to go nowhere.
The rain.
No, yeah.
It was raining for so long, guys. Sorry, but I never experienced this for such a long period of time, because I always gone. But sorry, continue.
No, so like with this weather, it like you don't want to do nothing. Like sometimes you wake up and be like,
nah.
I think that's when I know that like, because sometimes I have my days where it's like I really could just like disappear and like it's not all like, is it worth it? But then like. Certain songs that speak to me, everybody know I'm a fan of Thames. And then, like, so when she had Free Mind and, like, that voice nagging, like, what you talking about? I was like, if this voice going to never shut up, like, I know that I need to do it.
It won't.
It won't. And I'm not going to, I think, like, I have a very big thing of, like, what if? So it's like, if I think about the future and I know you're going to still be nagging me, that's my drive and my motivation right there.
I like
in
that.
a way, yeah.
But I do have a question, because it's a new year. And I feel like there's things we learned from the past years, just from challenges, from even successes. For y'all, what's something you taken into the new year that you feel like is a foundation to you continuing to achieve your goals?
Ooh.
Love that.
100%.
I would say change of perspective. Because a lot of times, like, the way we react on circumstances, like a lot of outside circumstances, we cannot even control them. It's about how we react to them and how we move on from them. So I realized for myself, like every time I just turn it into a positive and I see it as something that happens for me so I can get to the place I want to go instead of, oh, it's happening against me and now it's gonna, like see it as an obstacle. I don't see anything as an obstacle anymore. I just try to flip the switch and be like, no, this is happening for me so I can get to that space. Like this didn't go how I wanted to go, it's okay, and I think that is a big thing that helped me keep going, because a lot of things could go bad and you can be like, okay, yeah, another thing went bad, but it's like, nah, it's redirection. That's what I'm realizing this year.
I actually wanted to say something to that because I have a quote in my notes and it says, how is this serving me that I currently can't see? So like a lot of things happen to us and we think, wow, this is really just my life is going this way or whatever. But when you change your perspective and think, okay, how is this serving me in a way that I can't currently see? You don't get an answer right away, but at least you move on with a state of mind of like, I'm going to grow from this.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to kind of tap back on how you answered the question earlier. So guys, but this coming out on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So by then I'll be 40. It's happening Monday.
Big unk.
Yeah. So, but after being on the earth for so long, and having a career that's now spanning over 15 years, I've been through different ebbs and flows. And even before I had this career, I had a kind of career in music for some time. And all of those different journeys had like different versions of me. And there were certain versions of me that was absolutely non-compromising. And you also reflect back on that and see that being the absolute non-compromised version of yourself is also not the best version of yourself. So then in different, I would say in my recent arc over the past 5 years, I took a step back many times in being my true self. And that was something that I did sort of for the first time in my life. And at some point you realize, whoa, I've actually partially given the keys to someone else, whereas I never did that before. And that in itself was a very difficult thing to sort of completely accept, and then also start to come out the other side of that. So actually, by this summer is last summer is when things started to change. So what I'll bring into 2025 is to continue to be the non-compromising version of myself to 75%. So I also learned how to make enough compromises where it's still in balance, but not that it gets over that 50% mark.
And how will you know when to channel what, though? Or is it situation-based?
It's situation-based, and it's situation-based, it's relationship-based. This is not talking about personal home relationships, because where is some wood? This is that wood? Anyways.
So.
Okay. Because personal home things have been good for many years, so we're not sending any bad energies out to that. But it's yes, amen to that. But it's more in like situational work. Too much details to get into, but because on the journey there might be different people that you'll be connected to, and these different people might also present unique opportunities that you want to jump on, but sometimes those opportunities might end up taking you all the way left, whereas you had a vision of going in a certain path, and now you're like, how the hell did I end up over here? Well, the money was good, but money ain't everything. Life lessons by the OG.
Yeah.
I love how he's feeling now.
I don't know if you had any questions.
Oh, I was going to ask you the same question. I feel like we on this panel too. So
Sometimes
any
I
question
feel like,
we
they
ask,
should take the floor. What was the question?
what are you bringing into 2025?
Okay, to piggyback off of what he's saying with the everything that happens, even if it doesn't go the way that you want to, it happened for a reason. Like you said, you might not see it now, it might happen later. Like for instance, for example, I got this job for this artist. It was supposed to be like a back screen thing for his performance in Ziggo Dome. And I couldn't do it because I already had something, a rehearsal. And I couldn't fix it with the schedule. And I was so bummed about it because it was like really good money. And then it was a great opportunity. But then later I heard other girls that had the opportunity and it didn't went so well. The experience was horrible and that they were crying. Yeah, so I was like, wow.
You was being protected.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was being protected. And
He kept you out of that.
Direction.
exactly. And knowing me, me in that situation, I could have probably... Exactly. I'm not going into details because they would know who they are.
Yeah,
but,
no name, no blame.
But knowing me, I could have probably ruined my reputation if I was in that situation. Yeah. So with that being said, making sure that everything that happens is also a positive, even if it doesn't go your way. And it's steering you the right way.
Yeah.
Also, and seeing everything from a positive view and you choosing that every day for yourself. That
Emphasis on choosing.
Choosing, yeah. Every day
Yes.
that you choose to be happy, even if it's not like not happy. Now let me say joyful, as my friend would say. Shout out to Mariska, baby. Choose to be joyful, even if sometimes you're down. You still choose joy. You still say, okay, today I'm gonna take a chill pill because I'm feeling down, but I'm happy to be alive. That's also amazing. So having that throughout the year.
Yeah.
You know I still gonna ask you.
I know you're waiting for me.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've been thinking the past, like, 2 weeks into the year, kind of, like, what is this year coming? Like, I'm going to be 30 this year. So it's like,
30.
Thanks. But I also just not thinking about it. I feel like one of my biggest problems, or not problems, but one of the things that, like, kind of keeps me back sometimes is thinking too much. I feel like I overthink so much, like every little detail sometimes. So I feel like I tell myself going into this year, I'm not going to do that. So like silencing my mind in a way and letting it flow whichever way it goes. I feel like we have a lot coming up for ourselves, but also like not focusing on the fact that it has to go a specific way and like understanding that whichever way it goes is fine. And whatever comes out of it, like, I'm going to be happy with that, you know? And I think that's why I want to continue to, like, I want to be in that space for this year.
We literally have the same answer.
Yeah?
Just saying. I was going to say surrender. Like, genuinely, just for my year, that's my, like, one of my mottos, just surrender. Just from a place of whatever happens, let it come. Because I ain't going to lie, guys, I was a control freak, still minorly. But I always felt like if a situation wasn't going the way I thought it would go, I would like really shuffle everything to kind of put it in the way I thought it would go, not realizing that the way it is going is better than what I envisioned.
Yeah.
So I learned that especially at the end of last year. And I think for me, just being in the year from a place of whatever happens, happens.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think even intuition, because based on like a lot of things you also said it, but even what you just said just now, like my intuition, like I just be speaking to me so much sometimes, and I just like,
honestly, it is.
Yeah.
And they do say like your intuition is your subconscious part of your body, realizing the patterns that you can't see consciously. So sometimes you think your intuition is there, but you can't explain it. It's because you can't tap into that part, but you could feel it.
Yeah.
So you can't tap into it from a place of translating it or defining it, but you could tap into it from a place of I just feel this innately.
Yeah.
And that's why, honestly, guys, trust your gut. I ain't gonna lie, it helped me
100%.
Yeah.
But also, lastly, because I feel like you say in the beginning, you know, your Caribbean spiciness was really something that was a challenge. But being from the Caribbean, I feel like we have a lot of things that lift us up more from a place of like what we experienced and the privilege we had. What do y'all feel like you were able to bring and fully flourish from being from the Caribbean and having a Caribbean influence? You could think about it.
You asking me to.
Anyone goes first?
Hey,
OG.
I like that.
Let's see. So, well, number one, this might sound a bit blunt, but in the wintertime when everyone walking around outside and they're looking all pissed off and all upset and everything, and then you see the exact same person in the spring and they all, hi, goedemorgen. Like, being from the Caribbean and knowing that at any point in time, if I really, really want to, I can catch a plane and go to the most amazing beaches, sunset that there is.
Yep.
And I think also definitely our belief in God for most of us makes it that even in those dark times, you can still find the silver linings, you can still find the positivity. And even some of us that might end up in like tapping on the door of depression or burnout, etc., that there's still some extra inner strength that can sort of help and push us through that. And that also comes from the fact that many of us, when we come here to the Netherlands or leave the islands and have to go to other places, there is a deep loneliness factor that you experience in the beginning. So many of us probably entered Schiphol. How would this for Sabre, actually?
And they have to come Schiphol, John. They have to come Schiphol.
I just said, sorry, I just had to, because, from St. Martin, like a big group would come and then you together in the hotel.
Same thing, John.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how many of them coming then?
A lot.
A lot?
No, because they combine it with Bonaire and Station.
Oh,
so
you
Bonaire
see,
best.
That's different. That's different.
No,
so I didn't know the fact. I didn't know that fact.
Yeah.
I tried to be educated here too.
I get you.
We used to come up with y'all, by the way.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
What
S4.
S4.
Oh yeah, the 4. Oh yeah.
Lord.
Okay, yeah.
But now we have best.
No, you have best.
Bonaire, Saint Eustatius, Saba.
True.
Yeah.
So when you first come up, you're in that group, it's still exciting, and then you go on the buses or trains and you go to your respective cities. Then you might hang out still a little bit in the beginning, and then the winter hits and nobody don't see nobody. And then you go through that cycle for a couple of years, and at some point you also got to kind of learn to let go of wanting to only be around your own people and start to mix and mingle with the different cultures that are here.
I'm still trying.
Still trying? Okay, I got some advice for you after the show. But, shit, now I lost my train of thought of the question.
Bye.
Oh, the Caribbean. Being from the Caribbean, what that brings to you. Anyways, that was the answer. Rewind it.
That was a good answer still, guys. We gotta just.
Can you say it again? Sorry.
Bye. Even I lose it, guys. Wait, hold.
But basically, being from the Caribbean, what did that help you bring into your journey? Yeah.
And help you flourish?
I would say for myself, I was born here in the Netherlands. When I was 8, I moved to Curacao with my mom and lived there for 8 years. Then came back when I was 16. So for me, not gonna lie, in my experience, it was low-key like an escape. Like I felt like, okay, now I can create a whole new, different life. Because from what I experienced, what I got from it is a lot of color and like my warmth with people. Like for me, I didn't have the problem to like connect with other cultures. Like I feel like for me, it goes really natural. Like I love everyone. And I think Otro Banda, Punda, Curaçao, like all the colors of the buildings, like last time I realized like that's why I love the colors so much, because it's always been blue, the pinks, the oranges. I just love that. And what else? I would say, it just gives you an extra flavor, you know, when you're from outside. So it's just the Caribbean spice, I guess.
But one thing I also
actually, he did trigger me on what he just said, though.
Look at all of us trying to weigh in.
Trigger.
I mean, you could go first.
Yeah. So being from the Caribbean, like our biggest GDP product is tourism, right? In most of the islands.
Yeah.
So what do you learn from small? You learn to be courteous to visitors, right? And basically that element of what we have and what we innately have, that allows us to connect with others a lot easier. But it also sometimes turns into a negative when people can't really reciprocate that, and then they take your kindness for weakness, and then you got to show them that you also got spiciness.
I mean, that's part of it too.
Yeah, but definitely that fact, that warmth is something that I've seen it throughout my career. It's definitely a secret weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to weigh in on is, especially from meeting you and Tina, hi Tina, I felt like we bonded over the fact that y'all visited St. Lucia, and just being in the Caribbean, you felt that community. And I think it's beautiful to see you continuing to color outside the line in the Netherlands, where they don't even say hello, and build that community.
Yeah, that is true. And that's also what we said, because it was like, when we just came there, it just, you could just feel the vibrations. It was so different, and it was so dense, but so warm at the same time. And I was like, we can find that same energy here in the Netherlands too. It just, you gotta find the right people that think the same like you, and that have the same vision, you know? So that for me is like, the only thing I can do is shine my light and hope to inspire others and bring other people together and just like keep it going.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Jamil.
Yeah, for me, coming from the Caribbean, I think our superpower is that we're resilient.
Big facts.
There's no
Odie. Her friend here laughing. Odie, stop it.
Yeah, look away.
Yeah, I just feel like we're unbreakable. Like, I mean, of course, if something happened, we go home. Like, for me, I would go home and then cry, but nobody would know that.
Yeah.
And it's also okay if somebody does know it.
Yeah.
I think
I shared it.
Just say it, Janelle. You could go home and cry alone, but...
You mean home as in the island or home as in...
No,
home?
like it's our
Take a flight to cry.
Our people is different, eh?
Sometimes you need to just mentally check out of this country. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, also another superpower is that I stand out because I'm from the Caribbean. Everyone is always like, "Ooh, where's
that?
she from?"
Yeah.
Like a lot of them are like, "What is this accent?" I don't feel like they can tell here.
They think you're Jamaican, but now they've grown, I find.
Yeah.
No? I feel like now they at least say Curaçao.
No, they've been saying that. They've been saying that.
That's true.
They've been saying that.
But yeah,
They will start speaking Papiamento with you, and you'll be like,
they would though.
Sorry,
Even when
I
you
don't
say you're from
understand."
Sabre, why? I know. But anyways, we also want to get y'all involved. So if you guys have any questions, now is your chance. You can raise up your little flyer, and you can ask any one of us. If you don't, that's fine. But let's be festive. We have a flyer. Yeah. By the way, did y'all read these flyers? Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah. This may be a little off topic, but I'm curious about the Barack Obama story.
Ooh.
In November, I actually presented something, and I went in the crowd and I asked them who was born before 2000. And I got a couple faces because it was like, why are you exposing us like that? But anyone here remembers Rebuild SXM? The foundation after Irma. So I started that with a couple friends of mine. And we were doing different projects on the island. So that got the attention of different individuals. At the time, I was also doing a lot of interesting projects with the European Union on 10 islands. So I trained people from entrepreneurs to government officials to educators in the 6 Dutch islands, as well as 4 English islands. Cayman Islands, Totola, Turks and Caicos, and what was the other one? Anguilla. Oh my God, I forget the Anguilla.
I was paying attention.
And Anguilla just bigged me up. I was there recently. But that brought me in contact with should I actually mention the name? Because I just prefer to not give away names. But anyways, brought me in contact with a very nice lady that got the request for anyone from the small communities within the Netherlands that could potentially be, that you could potentially submit their name. The criteria was that they had to be leaders within small communities and they had to be under 35, and I was 34 and a half at the moment. Exactly. So I got a phone call, had to submit like a essay of why. That same night, dropped everything I was doing, filled it out, sent it in, and a few weeks later in my email inbox, had an email from the Obama Foundation. Hi, John. We would like to invite you to Berlin to meet Barack Obama. And I was like, no, this can't be. That thing was really real, because even when I got the phone call, I didn't believe it. Yeah. And throughout that whole experience, it definitely felt like a sort of unbelievable moment. But I would tell you, like, the experience of being there with those 300 others, that was more indescribable than meeting Obama, because the amount of stories that you heard from people from Africa, other parts of the Caribbean, it was a real undescribable feeling of being in that room, and all of these people really passionately representing their communities. And the energy that was in the room was really undescribable, like nothing I ever experienced before.
That's beautiful.
I love that. Any other questions? You have a question in the front. Oh, a custom jersey. She asked, how can she get a custom jersey from you?
How? After this, we can a custom one. We can talk about that one. Thank you.
Okay.
I think this is a good time.
Yeah,
to...
but before you go, would you guys like to give any advice to anyone as they go through 2025, as they tackle their new adventures or ideas they have in their mind?
Yeah, I'm not going to start this time.
Okay, Janelle.
I would say just begin, whatever it is, like just start that little project, because you never know where it can take you, and especially if it has something to do with your inner child. Like for me, that's like the biggest thing I realized is like my creations are the best when I'm tapped into my inner child. So if you can cultivate your work with your inner child and like let yourself play in life sometimes, like it doesn't always have to be so,
Yeah.
So just enjoy life a little bit.
How do you tap into the inner child?
For me, like how I did it was meditating. And literally sitting with myself and just zoning out and just remembering what I did as a kid and how it made me feel, like the little things. And I realized like I was always creating, always making things different. So like maybe I had a jacket, everyone has that jacket, I'm gonna make it different so only I have that jacket, like things like that. It's like for everyone it's different, but for me I realized like with creativity, I can really tap into my inner child easily.
I like that.
Nice.
Side note, because he said begin. Also, begin ugly. As in, like, not saying you would begin ugly, but don't be afraid to begin from a place of, like, not having it all together. Because we started from a place of, like, tripod, iPhone, Amazon lights. And look at us now. So it's just a case of, like, just start.
Growth takes time. It takes time,
100%.
Like, you don't have to go for the instant validation. It's like, yo, chill.
Yeah.
Just take your time with it and flow.
Would you give any advice? Yeah. Oh, do you give dance?
I love how we network in here.
Yes, a friend of mine wants to know if you give dance classes.
Yes, I got some dates yesterday self, and I'm gonna start teaching February, March. I got some dates. I don't want to do it too much, but I do want to start teaching and giving back and helping other people as well.
Yeah, take the flyer home. All the QR codes are on the flyer. You could follow their socials, their link trees, and
everything.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for the
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, before I go,
I was just about to say, y'all going so quick, I was going to give a little speech.
you was gonna give a speech?
No, just to say thank you on top of your thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Are we getting gifts?
I figure I wouldn't do it when I first came on stage, so I'll do it when I'm exiting. But you ladies got to come together, though.
Oh my God. My long legs.
So, 50th episode. Congratulations. 2025.
Thank you so much. I feel like we got to play Sean Paul. Buckle them out. But wait, there's more.
There's more. So you'll have to open this one at home to see what it is.
I see Helen how.
He want to get us drunk. I like that.
Then the real conversations will start.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I just wanted to go off of your thank you, but really thank you guys, because I don't know, the goal of this panel was just to inspire you guys who came and also just have a chit chat. I feel like it didn't have to be too serious, but also just let people know what we're doing and see how we could tell our story, and maybe y'all could take something home. And thank y'all, because honestly, there was moments, and Haiti, I was watching you.
Me?
There was just moments where I was like, girl, we here.
Yeah.
You know, like we sitting here, we doing this, and it's beautiful to see, because when we doing this, it's usually behind a camera. So we don't get to just see your faces, hear your responses. And I think for us, this is just a milestone. I can't put into words. I'm not gonna get emotional, that's not like me. But really, we appreciate it. For everybody who came, for everybody who supported us, and for everybody who just came up to us, and you even said the smallest thing of like, hi. It's very valuable.
That's
so
true.
just letting y'all know that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
We want to share our next appreciation, of course, to somebody whose mother reached out to us.
I hope she's here.
I really hope you're here.
Somebody's mother reached out to us. She lives in London, and she's like surprise her with letting her come here.
Imagine she's not here, guys.
That would be insane.
Okay, who birthday soon? Okay, you in the back. What's your name? We're going to improvise. Hi, Jonathan. When is your birthday? Monday. So just pretend that I says Jonathan. No, but guys, you know what happened? A girl's mom messaged us, and she was like, my daughter spends her birthday alone, so she bought her a ticket to come to Amsterdam to celebrate her birthday with us, but I don't know what happened.
Maybe
she probably got sick.
Oh, they're double tap?
Well, we got her a cupcake, but Jonathan, now it's your cupcake.
It's your cupcake. No, John could get one. You're going to be 40 soon.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
Jonathan
two cupcakes.
and John.
Also on Monday.
Honestly, this couldn't have been possible with some of the people who helped us out. Definitely want to say a thank you to Pakhuis de Zwijger.
And Kelt.
This is the third time we're here.
Yeah, this is the third time, but this time was the first time we're here for ourselves.
And it is crazy because the second time was for Dano's EP release.
Woo.
Yeah, the first time was for a panel. And just to see how that has turned into this is insane.
It is. And yeah. Let me thank you to thank John, Janelle,
our panelists.
Skafa, and
well, we ain't thanking Elona yet. We're going to thank you just now.
Just now. But Richie Styles, the DJ.
Yes. And we want to thank Tamlio Books. Tamlio.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Tamlio Books, because we had some sponsors, and Tamlio Books and ICS has been two of our biggest sponsors. And it's ironic, one is from St. Martin, one is from Saba.
Yeah.
But they've definitely pushed us in a very promising direction. And without them, some of this couldn't be possible, and a lot of our year couldn't be possible. And of course, the food, guys.
Yes. If you had Johnny Cakes, it was from Modern Comfort. If you had anything else, it was from Zudi's. No, sorry, Eats and Treats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we want to thank Tech Lead, the Video Jam. She's a videographer, photographer. Right there in the back, we see you. Now, you thought we were still finished. We're not finished.
Okay.
So we wanted to do something.
Yeah, we have
fun.
2 more things, but we wanted to see like who we are the most loyal.
OG.
OG. We would like to take
Yeah,
2 people.
himself.
Yeah, I know you was gonna come, but we'd like to 2 people to go head to head to answer 3 questions, and then we'll have a winner.
So this is a BTB showdown.
Yes.
This is to really see if you are the OG. So Kevin, I know you coming, so you could already come here. Who else think they could go? 'Cause I looking at somebody else, but I ain't know if he ready for this. Come on. I see you shaking your legs. Okay, don't be
take the
nervous,
mic.
guys. There's a mic there. 3 questions, 1 chance to win. Who's
Just
gonna get it?
Who can answer the fastest, I guess.
Bye.
Okay, are you ready? First question. This one, if you don't get it, is a problem. Where did we first start filming?
Where?
Haiti House.
So you said?
Okay, 1 point to Anthony.
Nobody hear you.
Sorry, by Haiti House.
Yeah. In my
I ain't
living
gonna
room.
lie. That was not fair because Anthony was our first guy.
True.
But he should know, because you mentioned that before.
And I thought you meant like city. I ain't know what city.
No.
So that point don't count. That point don't count.
It counts. You have 1 point.
Yeah, okay. It's getting harder. What month did we post our first video? Yeah.
March.
Think about. Nah.
No.
It was in January?
No, guys. Literally the one that was there you missed. What?
April?
No.
Man?
You get off the stage.
Hey, this was kind of around in the time.
Nah, but it was all in the.
So it was like I know the first episode I was on. It was like February, March. So
Okay, so which one was set and which one wasn't?
probably could be February.
Yes.
Are you hush up?
Tall, man. Tall.
It's February, but none of you get a point.
Nah, you could break it in half for us.
Think about this one. No, we're gonna just give you an extra question. Who were our oldest guests on the podcast?
Oldest in what
Oldest.
sense?
I don't remember his name, but his wife is the Johnny Caker. The guy with the Johnny Cake truck. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Ralph?
but Ralph, right?
That's
He
not the
old-
oldest. Sorry, that's not the oldest.
Oh, damn.
The oldest guest we had on our podcast.
Like,
they're in age.
We got around people on stage.
Hey, to be honest, no, but I don't be looking at the people them age.
Nah, it's okay. I just harassed it on you. Okay, yeah.
But I mean,
okay. Are you lucky we have extra questions?
Yeah,
Okay. So, I'm going to say this slowly. What fun thing did we do when announcing episode numbers in the beginning?
You was saying it in different languages.
Yeah. But I know that. Yeah. And you had give up after a while. So
we did.
Technically, he win.
Technically.
Technically,
you
you
did.
win.
Good job.
I have it.
A win is
You
a
get a
win, man.
prize.
Dub is a dub.
A win is a win. This is your present.
So you got cookies from Zuli's Cookies.
Yes.
And an amazing beanie from Scaffa.
Say something?
Yeah.
You know how long I'm looking for this beanie? I've been waiting for this beanie for long, but thank you.
It's good you come up on stage then. And you also have a discount to our Patreon, but like a bigger discount.
Hey, I was going to subscribe.
We know.
Oh.
It's okay.
All right, thank you.
And thank you guys.
Yeah, I ain't getting nothing. You know.
Oh yeah, you get a pat.
At least you participate, man.
Okay, but we're going to end the night off now, guys, with a special performance. This person came all the way from St. Martin.
We appreciate her to the
She
moon
has
and back.
the vocals, she has the vibes.
Yo, I heard it today. I was like, that's a CD?
That was her actual voice. So please, without further ado, we'd like to welcome Elona.
I got it. Hey, one more time. Wait. Zion nothing like you used to. Now I ain't nothing like you used to, baby, no. You don't believe me, then I'll show you. I can put you on that new, baby, what you like? 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was Elona, guys. That was Elona.
Yes, that was it, guys. Shout out to Elona for the vibes and the vocals.
Yeah. And a last thank you, 'cause I know I said it like 3 times. Thank you to y'all for showing up, for vibing with us. And we finally marked the milestone of episode 50. We wrapping this up. So if y'all feel like you ain't ready to go home, there's drinks downstairs, so you could mingle. I feel a lot of y'all here, you know, you doing things. So if you want somebody buy your clothes, if you want somebody check out your podcast, you know, just go downstairs, introduce yourself, and yeah.
And don't forget, we're gonna put it up on the screen, but we have merch. You can pre-order.
Don't forget
the
the merch,
links are
guys.
in the back on the tables, but we'll put it back up on the screen.
Yeah, and it's a hoodie. It's still cold, so order it. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
We love you guys.